What is mean variance portfolio theory? It's known as modern portfolio theory from Maslowick theory. It's used to give the risks involved in the investment maximize the return of the investor. It's also requesting the investor to understand how much their whole portfolio will be influenced by the possibility of one investment. It is a method that requires technique for investor, and they will select multiple stocks to invest in with varying degree of volatility and project returns. There are also several assumptions regarding to the mean variance portfolio theory. First, the market is efficient and all the investors have to acquire to the knowledge. Second, all the investors are risk-averse and non-statistic. Investors may also make their decision on an investment estimated rate of return. It was also a valuable insight to figure out how the security return are bound to each other. Investors expect to get a full return and is surrounded by low risk when making an investment. They also expect the greater the return on his savings that he achieves, the greater the risk factor that will surround. If the investor attach an increased investment to his portfolio, he will also get to decrease his risk. An investor should be able to choose and get a higher return by determining the effective set of security. To fulfill the target of the investor, diversification is also important. It helps investors to obtain the same expected return while minimizing the risk. Risk could be decreased by merely owning combination of instruments which are not perfectly positively correlated. These are the correlation coefficient. If equal to 0, they are not correlated. If equal to 1, they are perfectly positively correlated. When all correlation coefficients are 1, for a given portfolio weight and the standard deviation of asset returns, the standard deviation of the portfolio return can be the largest. There are some components in this theory. First is variance. It is used to test how far the numbers in a data set are from the mean. Above variation shows that the figures are distributed farther out. If the variance is 0, it is implying no deviation from the mean. The second one is expected return. The estimated rate of the return is not 100% sure because it is based on historical evidence. If the same expected return rate is provided by two securities, but one comes with a lower variance, most investors prefer that security. This is a mean variance analysis by using a graph. In this situation, we have three assets. The investor will prefer and choose asset B among A and B because the expected return of B is higher than A, although their volatility is the same. Besides that, the investor will prefer choosing C compared with A because the expected return, although they are same, but the volatility C is lower than A. Here are some example questions and formulas for investor to calculate the portfolio standard deviation and also the expected return of a portfolio. Through this calculation, we can know how much can be bought of the stock, and the portfolio return can be obtained by setting one difference against another at a higher stage.